Creating growth in medium-sized businesses. America has approximately 197,000 medium-sized firms, defined as those with annual revenues between $10 million and $1 billion, according to data from the National Center for the Middle Market at Ohio State University. They defined 4 categories as it relates to growth. Growth champions. These companies achieved a greater than 10% revenue in growth. 9% of the total middle market fell into this category. Growers. These companies show growth above the GDP in the 5 to 9% range and projected the same for 2012. They represent another 9% of the broader market. Marginal growers. Firms in this segment show revenue increases, but they are small and may or may not keep pace with the GDP. Approximately 75% of the middle market firms fell into this category. Flat or declining. Annual revenue is at 0% or declining versus the previous year. They are 7% of the total middle market. What are some of the common characteristics of the companies and organizations that fall into the Growth Champions group? Why can't more mid-sized organizations achieve this success? We know from our many years of working with a variety of industries that there are some common findings among sustainable companies. They include having a well-thought-out strategic plan that is communicated throughout the company, assuring that everyone knows that their part in the success. Developing the leadership, not only in the technical aspects of their jobs, but also in the skills and knowledge to support and engage their employees. Consistently searching for ways to improve their processes so that they are efficient and effective. Employees often have the answers, and the leaders of employee groups have the confidence to ask them and respect from them that allow solid responses. And creating a culture for the organization that focuses on engaging customers and creating loyalty. In their research, the National Center for the Middle Market at Ohio State University found similar trends. Growth champion firms tend to strongly reflect the following qualities, though they don't all necessarily have all of these qualities or have each of them to the same degree. Strong management culture. They are nimble, operate efficiently, and have the ability to meet and withstand external challenges. They have a strong ability to manage costs. The management structure allows them to take advantage of opportunities. Exceptional talent management. They have the recruiting power to attract the necessary skill sets, and they reward their people for meeting growth targets. They develop their bench strength at all levels. A formal growth strategy process. They set annual growth targets, effectively communicate those objectives internally to all levels, and then track their progress toward them. They plan their growth and execute their plan. It doesn't happen by accident. Sharper customer focus. They more successfully attract new customers and strengthen existing relationships, as well as focus on marketing and communications, including embracing digital and social media. Have a broader geographic vision. This often includes a global and/or national focus rather than a regional or local one. And finally, focus on innovation. They invest in and see innovation in products and services and/or in business processes as keys to their success. This innovation includes new ways to serve their customers that make sense for the customer. They also found that the differences between the growth champions and the growers was incremental. Growers can become growth champions with focused attention in these areas. You can begin to move your company toward the growth champion category by doing the following. Determine how well your leadership team has communicated the strategic plan and aligned your employees' work with it. Look for areas that are not functioning well and encourage the managers to ask employees how to make it better. Survey the strength of your leadership. Identify their strengths and behaviors that allow them to gain the loyalty of their employees. Look for those behaviors, values, and talents from your managers and supervisors that will increase the likelihood so that they can support the growth of your company. If you have not already taken an assessment that will allow you to understand your own and your leadership's team's behavior and how they impact their success, take one and integrate the information. There are a number of profiles in the market that allow you to measure your capacities relative to communication, decisiveness, and consistency. We've used many of them and have identified and recommend one that is particularly relevant to organizations trying to increase their company's growth. If you are an organizational leader and are interested in understanding behaviors that will support your company's success and growth, we invite you to click on the link below the movie to take a free copy of the profile that we most often recommend and receive an evaluation of your strengths and talents as well as information on how to learn most from your profile.